What's up, rock stars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with another Issa Insecure review. I forgot to do that last week. My mind was somewhere else. Anyway, you guys, this is for Insecure Season 3, Episode 5, Highlight. It was a good episode. I'm starting to feel like we getting our groove on this show, you guys. Anyway, the review, let's get to it, shall we? Alright, you guys, so Issa is doing Lyft. That is actually what's keeping her busy, I guess, paying the bills right now. Okay, and she done got good at it, honey. She prepared when people get in, feel like they're gonna throw up. She got water, she got a bag. She ain't new to this, she true to this. And she's even running errands for her girl Molly. Y'all know Molly started a new job, so she can't get out and do as much as she used to, I suppose. Gotta keep the good face up, so Issa's doing that now. Anyway, you guys, the girls are going on a girls trip to Coachella. Okay, this is the episode that we've been waiting on. We've been seeing the previews for it the whole time. Yeah, the last little hurrah, I suppose, for Tiffany, who's pregnant. They're excited. Issa even learned the formation choreography. Okay, not today though. Molly don't need to see it. She got work to do, so go on somewhere. When Molly sends her away, Issa gets a text message from Nathan, and it just says, "It's Nathan," with, you know, little the little wavy hand thing. And, you know, she was just like, sends a happy face back because I guess she don't want to be like, "I haven't heard from you." That's what she starts to type, then she takes that away. Can't sound too pressed. Anyways, Molly is working on the case with the overachiever from Morehouse. Okay, they're talking to the partners. You know, they've given the information. The partners are impressed. Like, okay, good. You know, there are some things that the partners are going to need by Monday, though. So they're going to need the overachiever from Morehouse to do that. And he says, you know what, I can move some things around in my schedule, but I'll get it done. And then Molly was like, I can do it. I got some time. I was like, Molly, did you forget that you're supposed to be going hanging out with the girls at Coachella? What time do you have? But, you know, Molly, she determined to be the star. She can't let the overachiever from Morehouse outshine her. So he was like, you sure you got it? She was like, yeah, I got it. Okay, go on and get it, girl. I was like, Molly. You done made shit so much harder for yourself. Issa, y'all know she's the manager. How you the new manager and you already taken off? She got a sign on the door telling them to call Roy, whoever he might be, if there's any issue. She's gone for the weekend. While she's walking out, though, you know, there goes the problem neighbor. Okay, the one that had the squirrels that was having the babies in the wall. This time she got bed bugs and they crawling all over the place. You know, Issa was like, you don't have bed bugs, you're hallucinating. As a matter of fact, you don't even see me, I'm a ghost. I guess that's the girl that's going to take over for the guy that was, you know, the blood from her last building. Anyways, Kelly and Tiffany are there to pick her up. And when she gets out there, she was like, why y'all picking me up before Molly? And Tiffany was like, yeah, Molly didn't want to tell you, but Molly got shit to do. Molly got work to do. Issa calls her like, really? Is this what we doing? Like, why are you messing up the girls' trip? We all said we was going. Come on and go. I will make sure that you have your adult time, that you're able to sit by yourself and get the shit done. Okay? We gonna have fun, though. Like, you can't mess up the trip. And Molly is sitting there listening like, okay, she knows that they was looking forward to it, and she probably wanted to go, too. So, all right. She's gonna go on and go. It didn't take much convincing, though. So they get to Coachella and they're in an Airbnb, and the place is really nice. It's so funny to see the friendship dynamic between these three. You know, sometimes when you have like a group of friends, if it's not the entire unit, something is a little bit off. Kelly and Tiffany are both kind of giving Issa a hard time about her job. Like, you do Lyft for real? For real? Like, that's your real job? And Issa was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's paying the bills right now, and I budgeted for this. You know, everything is good. Tiffany is determined to show the girls that she came here to turn up, okay, baby or not. And I was just thinking to myself, like, girl, I don't even know why you trying to hang out with these girls like this. I already knew how this was gonna turn out for old Tiffany. Anyway, Molly texts him and tells Issa that she'll be there in 2 hours. Okay, so they're like, yay, yay, yay. Tiffany was like, good, I can take a little nap. Okay, Issa's like, no naps. And then Kelly done had some edibles on the way there because she thought they was going straight to the fair. She didn't know they was coming to the house. So, you know, Kelly is kind of like in this mode where she's like talking to herself. Child, them edibles ain't no joke. That's why I keep telling y'all, like, I can't smoke. I can't do weed. Is not my thing. I would much rather deal with just being drunk. But high, it just ain't for your girl. Anyway, by the time Molly gets there 2 hours later, it's nighttime now. She get there, you know, expecting to turn up. She come running in the door and everybody is asleep. Okay, Tiffany's still on the patio balcony out there asleep. Issa on the couch sleep. And I'm sure Kelly somewhere asleep as well. You know, she was like, fuck, what the hell? What time is it? It couldn't have been that late. But it probably was a blessing in disguise for Molly because she still needed to finish her work. Right? So she just went out onto the patio and finished what she had to do because that is what Molly does. So the next morning, okay, everybody fucking sleep. Issa like, bitch, we didn't got enough sleep. So she got the pans and she banging them around like, everybody get up, get up, get up. We didn't come down here to sleep. You know, Molly and Kelly like me, okay, they come flying out that room like, bitch, I got 3 hours of sleep last night. Put them damn pans away. Issa was like, we ain't came down here to do this. Like, no, we going to the damn fair today. You know, she already, you always need that one to kind of rile everybody and wrangle everybody in. Shit. As you get older, I can tell you, unless everybody stays up, once you start going down, child, it's hard to get back on track. They are younger, so they should still be able to get it going. Molly gets a thumbs up on a text message from her partners. They like what she's done, so you know now Molly feeling pretty good, okay? And Issa's like, that's what I'm talking about. See, we about to do these shots. So you know she pour everybody little shots, even gives one to Tiffany, even though Tiffany's pregnant. I was like, will you guys quit trying to make this girl drink? She was sort of like pressured to kind of have fun with the girls, so you know sip on that rosé because fuck, Issa's mama drank wine the whole time she was pregnant. So everybody does their shot. Okay, let's get the day started. And then Issa gets a text message from Nathan, says, hey, I'm down here in Coachella, like got a last minute ticket. Okay, where are you? I'm at this black people party at the V Hotel. Okay, y'all should come through. And I was like, now see, this is really a memory that'll warm my heart, child. Ain't nothing like, you know, when you out with your girls and, you know, you single and free and, you know, a potential hookup contact you at the beginning of the day. They want to see you. Child, I tell you, this brought back memories. So, Issa now, you know, it's a change in plans. You know, we're not quite going to hit Coachella as early as expected. They go into the V Hotel and they get over there. And Molly was like, are you really trying to like do a hookup, you know, on the girls trip? And Issa was like, I didn't plan it. But now it's time for Issa's girls to meet Nathan and his boys, okay? And Nathan got the fucking dope boy there, you know, the one that got the perks, the mollies and all of that, and then this random Asian guy that's with him too. You guys know Kelly always down. Molly's hanging out. Okay, she already did what she had to do for work, so okay, they're gonna have a good time. Oh, dope boy got mollies. Okay, give Molly to Molly, give Kelly to Molly. Tiffany's pregnant, so Tiffany can't do any of these drugs. I'm thinking to myself like, child, we just doing random drugs? Like, is this what they do now? Okay. Oh, I done got so old. Ain't no way that I would take pills from somebody that I did not know. Now, I understand that that's Nathan's friends, but really, Issa don't know Nathan. So, the responsible parent in me could not quite relate on this whole drug and pill popping and edibles thing. Like, I don't know. I was just like, oh, okay. But y'all, they act like that's what everybody do. So I was just like, okay, Roxanne, well then quit being old. But y'all, I hope my kids ain't out there doing no bullshit like that. Is that what they doing, y'all? Child, that shit was alarming to me a little bit. I mean, definitely an eye-opener. But they on vacation. It's the girls' trip, whatever. So they do their little pills and everybody feeling a certain kind of way. You know, Issa and Nathan, they sitting by the pool and he's feeling on her and she just like, that feels really good. Okay, and I was just like, ooh wee, that Nathan is fine as fuck. Oh, he is cute, child. And anyway, he rubbing on her and finally she just got to kiss him. I said, girl, I know you got to. We see Molly over there emotional, kind of, you know, her kind of high is different. Hers is talking about her problems and almost crying and shit. You know, one of them ones that you don't want to be around when they like that. But yeah, I guess the girls look like they having a good time so far. Later on that night, okay, Coachella, it's time to get over to the actual concert. They all still high from earlier, so they singing, they dancing, they hugging, they taking pictures, you know, they just really enjoying themselves. Tiffany, you know, because she can't drink or smoke or take pills or nothing. Shit, she's the police. She's my friend Debbie, okay? Just the one that's always got to be sober and make sure everybody ain't doing shit, ain't running off with some random nigga, ain't over there humping on a couple over there, making sure that your clothes ain't coming off, making sure you got your purse and all. I'd be like, Debbie, damn! Boy, that Debbie gonna fuck up a wet dream, I tell you. But no, I appreciate Debbie. It's always good to have one sober around to make sure that you don't, you know, make no for real mistakes. Issa and her man, they decide to go off and go get drinks, and so they walk off from the group. Issa's like, so why you ain't hit me up immediately? And he was like, wait a minute, whoa, damn, like, okay, you didn't hit me up, like I didn't get no text messages or anything. She looking at him, and he was just like, I just kind of felt like maybe I came on too strong last time. You know, I have a tendency to do that. I just didn't want you to, you know, I didn't want to be seeming, you know, like I was pressed. And Issa was just like, but what if I like pressed? Pressed is the best. I ain't never stressed. Push it to the you know, she was getting a rap on it, and then she saw that he was bobbing his head, and she was like, oh my God, did I say that out loud? Child, that shit got you going. Hey, Inglewood should have something like this. You know, she would call it Inglechella. No, that's stupid. Okay, well, but what about Coachella? Yeah, because all of the brown people all over the place. She realizes that there is a Ferris wheel. She loves Ferris wheels. Okay, so they get on the Ferris wheel. There's just the two of them. They're able to talk a little bit more. You know, Issa opens up. Nathan just really likes Issa, I think. He thinks that she's dope. And he's infatuated. You know, she's telling him like she don't feel like she got everything together right now. As a matter of fact, she didn't quit her job, and you know, she's just really afraid. She's scared. She don't know what the future is, but she got to try to keep up the brave front for her friends. And he was like, so what you gonna start getting more serious about your music? Okay, he just got a little sample of it a second ago. And she was just like, yeah, I guess. But she don't really seem like music is in her purview just yet. But while they're talking, the Ferris wheel stops. Okay, how convenient. Surprise, surprise. What else do you do when you up in the clouds and nobody can see you and it's night and it's all romantical and whatnot? You high, you at Coachella, you on your girls trip, might as well get it on. Okay, so they start kissing. I was like, boy, I tell you, this is really some good old memories, child. That unexpected but having a good time with a dude that you feeling. Anyway, while they up in the Ferris wheel, we see Kelly and Molly and Tiffany. They back at you know, down on the grounds. Now they done went and got them something to eat, I guess. And when they coming back, they are expecting to be back in the same spot. At least Molly and Kelly are, that they left. Okay, this is Coachella. This is a fair, baby. Ain't no seats. They see a white couple, a guy and a girl. She up on his shoulders. They in their space. Okay, so Kelly was just like, excuse me, that was our space. And they were like, girl, this is Coachella. Ain't no safe spaces. Okay, first timer. Child, why she say that? You know, Kelly is ready to get him up. She pulled the girl off the man's shoulders. You know, Tiffany trying to stop him like, no. And they all get into a full-scale brawl. And who gets their ass kicked out but Kelly and Molly and now Tiffany, because she was with them. I'd have been like, I am not with them. No, I wouldn't have. But I'd have been pissed as fuck because I done spent all this money to come see Beyonce, and you mean to tell me I'm getting kicked out before the bitch come out? Oh, hells no. So we see Issa and her boy up there. Child, they done progress from just kissing to now we fucking in the damn thing. I said, girl, now don't fuck around and get pregnant now. I mean, now we can have fun and everything, but I'm gonna need you to keep a little sense about yourself. But I guess that takes away from the carefreeness. And maybe if they wasn't on drugs, she wouldn't have been quite so carefree. See, this is why drugs is not good for y'all kids. Okay, let me loosen up. But y'all understand? You make worse decisions when you high. But let me get in the spirit of the show. So after they, you know, finish fucking and the Ferris wheel magically starts to move again. Okay, good timing. She has service up there. And she gets a call from Tiffany. Okay, and Tiffany's talking all fast, but, you know, Issa is able to ascertain that there has been some problems down there. So Issa's like, okay, I'm on my way. Yeah, they didn't got kicked out. Okay, got their bands cut off. And when Kelly realizes that, you know, she came to Coachella to see Beyonce, and that's exactly what she gonna do. Okay, she hear the introduction to Beyonce, that bitch try to run, and they chase her. They tase her ass. This shit was so funny. Oh Oh my God. So no Beyonce for the girls. Next we see Issa and her dude Nathan. They get into the house and Issa's just feeling bad, like, oh my God, I abandoned the girls, like they gonna be so mad at me, like, you know, putting all of this on her. When I'm thinking to myself, like, girl, you with this fine ass man. They already knew that you was feeling them. If they was any kind of friends, they would be happy that you was having a good time. It ain't like it was just one other friend. Fuck, it was 3 of them. They grown. Girl, quit worrying damn yourself about these girls. She had them made it so bad that she kind of gave Nathan the cold shoulder. Like, he was like, well, just calm down, it's gonna be okay, let's just go in there. And she was like, no, I better go by myself. I was like, girl, now you done getting rid of your man. I guess you done got what you wanted. Now you ready to get rid of him. I was like, see, Issa, these are the things why you can't quite, you know, hold on to your man like that. Okay, or maybe she don't want him, and maybe it's just something that she just likes to do for the time. And I don't know, Issa, is so hard to explain sometimes. But so she sends him away and she goes in there, and Kelly's still in her paranoid mad, you know, she done pissed on herself, and you know, she all of this shit, and Molly is down there typing like a mad woman trying to get this work in, because when they was at the fair, once everybody was able to get their service, Molly started getting all of these notes from the partners that they wanted to make changes to the paperwork that she had turned in. Okay, and she did not get to it because she was high at fucking Coachella. So now she's trying to make up for it so that the overachiever from Morehouse doesn't get the credit. But girl, you can't do this. You high. You high. Okay, so Issa takes the computer from her. And we also found out that Tiffany took a little smidgen of a edible. All right, so even Tiffany is tweaking now. And I was just like, see, now you what? Now she pregnant. Why are you doing this? I'm really trying to, you know, I'm really trying to keep my carefree for the show with the, you know, the more responsible Roxanne that's like, no, you definitely can't be doing drugs when you pregnant now. I really want somebody to explain this to me. Is this really what's happening? Okay, Issa goes in there and Tiffany on the phone with her husband, you know, crying how she want to come home and all that, and Issa take the phone real fast and says she gonna be okay, you know, everything is fine, and hangs up on him. But if I was that husband, I would be pissed, and I would have a problem with her going with you guys if I can't even think that you guys would make sure that she has sense enough not to take a fucking edible, you know. So I was just like, okay. But even still, I mean, I enjoyed the episode, but there was like these little parts that I was just like, I don't know about this. But Issa still just wanting to take the blame, even though nobody is really blaming her. She was just like, okay, everybody's really mad at me, so we all just need to go to bed and start again tomorrow. So the next morning, once everybody is, you know, come down and laughing about, you know, the shit the night before, even Kelly said that she thought that she had been tased. Tiffany needs some water. Well, there's no water in there, it's just vodka. So Issa offers to take her to 7-Eleven. So when it's just Issa and Tiffany in the car, Tiffany is feeling some kind of way. You know, she just realizes that things are different. And I was like, yeah, it's definitely different now. Tiffany is the only one that's married. Now Tiffany is married and pregnant. It does change things when you have friends that are in different stages of their lives. Sometimes these are where you drop off, or, you know, this is where you find out whether or not you're going to be able to retain a friend or not. Some friends are around for a lifetime. Some friends are only there for a season. And, you know, I think Tiffany realized that she did a lot of things just so that she can be a part of the group, but that ain't really what she wanted to do. And that's what she knew she didn't need to be doing. And, you know, it's just she's at a different point in her life. So it was good to see Tiffany in that mode instead of the Tiffany that's so pretentious and they, you know, how they kind of show her. But I think this trip made her realize that she and her girls aren't quite on the same pages anymore. And Issa tries to make her feel better, but you know what it is. So anyway, Issa goes into the store to get some water, some alkaline water. She can't find it. So when she asks the clerk, you know, where the alkaline water is, she bumps into Chad. He was just like, well, Issa. She was just like, what's up, Chad? Like, he was the most annoying of the friends, y'all remember. And then he was sort of like, look who else is here. All right. And then come around that corner. I said, I know it ain't about to be Lawrence. They told us he wasn't going to be on this season. And child, it was Lawrence. And when I tell tell you, now I was so mad about having the damn spoiler for the Power episode. This made up for it, because when I tell you I did not expect Lawrence in any kind of way, I was actually happy to see Lawrence. I didn't think that I would be as happy to see Lawrence as I was when he came around that corner. And I was just like, ooh, my heart jumped, because it was like that feeling like when you see a dude that you really like was in love with, and you ain't seen him in a long time, you done tried to move on with your life, you know, you done finally kind of got over it. And then here he is, and you see him, and you in a better headspace, and he might be in a better headspace, and maybe some shit can work out between the two of you, or maybe not. But you know, it's just like the possibilities are endless. I was really excited to see on Lawrence. I was like, okay, maybe Lawrence being back might not be a bad thing. I thought I was over him. Turns out I don't think I am. All right, rock stars, that's it. Let me get off of here. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel's for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom box. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.